Welcome. As part of the MSU International Travel Policy, all university-affiliated international travel must be registered. This tutorial will guide you through the steps for registering your international travel via our online software. Currently, every traveler must submit their own travel registration as our system is not yet ready for proxy or substitute registration. From the Resources for International Travel website, there are two links to reach the online travel registry portal. On the upper left of the page, or under the drop-down section for Faculty and Staff International Travel. Once clicked, you will be taken directly to the International Travel Registration. To begin your registration, click on Register Your Travel Here for a one-step registration process. You will need your complete itinerary, a scan of your passport, and a front and back scan of your insurance card. If you have all of the material gathered when you begin, this registration process should only take 10 to 15 minutes for completion. If you have never registered before, you will need to first create an online account. To start, you do not have login credentials and should select I do not have login credentials to this site and then hit Submit. You will then need to indicate if you are registered or affiliated with any of the MSU campuses by selecting I am registered at MSU. Only if you are not affiliated with MSU in any way should you select I am registered at a U.S. institution. Hit Submit after you've made your selection. On the next screen, you will enter your name, email address, date of birth, and gender. By clicking Submit, an automated email will be sent with login instructions and a temporary password. You will need to open your email to retrieve the temporary password. This password will only be valid for 24 hours, so if you are not able to log in during this time frame, you will need to request a new temporary password. You can do so by emailing studyabroad@montana.edu. The temporary password includes upper and lowercase letters along with numbers, and therefore it is recommended that you copy and paste the temporary password rather than typing it out. You will be able to return to the online system directly from the email by clicking the link provided. Now that you have login credentials, you can select I have login credentials to this site that I received by email and click Submit. You will next encounter a login screen where you will enter your full email address as your username and the temporary password from the email you received. Click Login. For security reasons and to allow for quick reset of your password should you forget, please select 3 security questions that will be easy for you to answer. Click Update when you are ready to proceed. On the next screen, you will create your own password. Please pay close attention to the requirements of the password, as it requires both upper and lowercase letters and at least one number. Click Change when you have created your password. The next screen is the full travel registration page. Your basic information that you've entered will be listed first, followed by 3 fields that must be answered. The first is your university ID number. This is typically your university GID or GID and is your employee or student number. It's the one that starts with the dash. Using the drop-down menu on the next field, select your role at the university: faculty, staff, undergraduate, or graduate student. The final drop-down will have you enter which MSU campus you are affiliated with: Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, or Northern. The next section, you will enter your current address and your permanent address. As you scroll down the page, the next section is your emergency contact information. This should be a contact that is located in the U.S. who is not traveling at the same time. The final address you need to provide is your location abroad. This can be a hotel, private residence, or other type of accommodation for the location you will be at. Please provide the phone number where you can be reached at any time. If you do not yet have the address of where you will be staying abroad, you may enter it at a later time. This can be done by logging into your account and editing your profile, a step that will be shown later in this tutorial. Moving down the page, the next area is where you will enter your itinerary, where you will be traveling and for how long you will be at a location. The first date should be your departure date from the U.S. You can manually enter the date in the format indicated, or you can select the calendar icon to view the dates to select. The second date is when you will be leaving that location or when you will be returning to the U.S., depending on if you are visiting more than one place. Again, you can manually enter the date or select from the calendar. Once you have entered the dates of travel, you will need to enter the location. You can choose from the list of locations given in alphabetical order, or you can use the Find Location search feature above. As you type the name, the list will be filtered to the locations matching that name, at which point you can highlight the location. The location list is not exhaustive, however, and you may be traveling to a location not previously entered in the system. If this is the case, the list will disappear and you will need to click Search to find the location. This search will pull from a larger database and library of locations. Results may take a few moments to appear. You can then choose from the list generated. Please note that if no results are found, you will need to enter the next nearest location to where you will be. Once you have found your location, click Add to Itinerary. The itinerary information will then appear at the top of the section. If you have entered the information incorrectly, you are able to simply delete the itinerary by clicking the red X next to it. If you are traveling to more than one location on your trip, you can enter as many locations as you need by following the same steps. Enter the next dates and location, click Add to Itinerary, and the new location will appear along with the previously entered. Once you are done entering locations and dates, you will continue to the next section where you will provide a copy of your insurance card. This is a requirement of the MSU International Travel Policy. In most cases, if you are covered under MUS benefits, you will need to upload a copy of that insurance information. If you are not covered under MUS benefits, please review the insurance guidelines under the Resources for International Travel website for more information. To upload a copy of your insurance card or other insurance information, click the folder icon. A dialog box will appear where you can retrieve the documents from your computer. Click the Browse button to find the file located on your computer. When you find the document, it will appear on the dialog box. Click Submit to upload the document. If it has been properly uploaded, the document will appear in the text box of the section. In the final section, you will enter your passport information and upload a clear, color copy of the biographical page of your passport. When entering the information, please enter it exactly as it appears on your passport. The same process as the insurance card will be used to upload a copy of your passport. Click on the folder icon first. The document will appear in the text box when it is uploaded. When you have entered all the required information, click the Submit button at the bottom of the page. A dialog box will confirm that it has been accepted. Click OK and you will be taken to your home page within the travel registration system. From your home page, you will see the international travel registration you have just submitted, along with any others previously submitted if logging in again. Your profile information is also displayed. If anything needs to be updated, you can click Edit Profile and re-enter the information. To view your itinerary, click the International Travel Registration link. This will display it. If your plans have changed, you can delete a record using the red X button, or can edit the dates using the pencil icon to the right of the location. If you need to add more locations, you can click Add New Itinerary Record, and a new itinerary submission will appear. Every time you submit a new travel registration, you will receive an automated email that confirms your itinerary. It is your responsibility to update your itinerary should your plans change at any time. You can access your account anytime directly from the Study Abroad website. There are two places to log in. On the left side of the page, there is a login, or the Traveler Login button at the center of the website. Either will take you directly to the login screen, where you can enter your login credentials. Thank you for watching this presentation of the MSU International Travel Registration Online System. If you encounter any issues or have any questions, please contact the Office of International Programs at MSU-Bozeman for assistance.